more than 24 people are dead, several missing from powerful tornadoes that ripped through Mississippi and Alabama.
Alabama leads the nation in tornado fatalities, and I think it's our obligation to be leaders in this field to be able to reduce that.
10 people are dead and several injured after a fiery chain reaction 18-car crash in Alabama.
Approaching 40,000 deaths annually in the U.S. from automobile accidents.
The U.S. and its allies strongly condemning the country's latest ballistic missile launch.
Prior to, in September of 2004, there was no protection against an incoming nuclear ballistic missile attack.
Post-traumatic stress disorder is a painful and potentially debilitating condition.
About 7% of the population will develop post-traumatic stress disorder, which is about 23 million people.
Safety and engineering are completely intertwined. You go back to a fundamental canon of professional engineers it's paramount to uphold the safety and welfare and health of the public. My research is at the intersection of wind engineering, extreme windstorms specifically, hurricanes, tornadoes, but then structural engineering. How do those storms affect our built infrastructure, and particularly low-rise buildings, homes, retail, commercial, the buildings that we use and interact with every day. There's still so much more research that needs to be done to really target our mitigation efforts in the right places to have safer structures, safer communities, but also still balance the economics of it and keep things as affordable as possible as well. And we're not there yet.
When I came to Auburn, I started a lab we call the GPS and Vehicle Dynamics Lab, which basically talks about the two things we focus on, navigation, primarily with GPS and other sensors, as well as vehicle dynamics and vehicle control, vehicle automation. And a lot of our work really is the intersection of those things. How do we develop better navigation systems and understand the vehicle dynamics so we can navigate and control vehicles to make them safer in society today? I'm most excited about the fact that this work, again, it brings excitement, it brings the next generation of students and engineers that are going to come here to Auburn, are going to go on to work in our state and make society a better and safer place.
The ground-based missile defense system, it protects the entire country, all 50 states, from an incoming nuclear ballistic missile. That means every citizen of this country, 350 million people, every day, 24/7, are protected by this. So as the chief engineer on that program, we designed it, developed it, tested it, and deployed it, and really proud to have been a contributing person to a lot of the national security systems that this great country has to defend itself.
My research involves using MRI techniques, especially MR spectroscopy, to study the pathophysiology of psychiatric disorders such as post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD and schizophrenia. Our research aims to better understand these psychiatric disorders so that we can develop new treatments to improve the daily lives of people with psychiatric disorders. Ideally, we would like to eliminate post-traumatic stress disorder, but until then, we hope that we can identify directions for the development of new treatments to assist these people with their daily functioning.
Philanthropy is going to continue to be hugely important for us to be able to do the research that we need to make communities safer.
Without the help that I receive through the philanthropic activities of others, I would not have had the opportunity to do what I did.
Having a strong philanthropic foundation will allow us to stay at the forefront of rapidly developing imaging technologies and groundbreaking medical advancements.
Research and engineering and universities, it's very, everything's very competitive. And so these kind of gifts and donations to the university make us competitive. They make us, give us the ability to attract great students, to be able to get great resources, to make us competitive nationally so that we're leaders.